Falling in lava is bad. Hey there everyone, this is MarkyMan64 here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. This is episode 7. Yeah, you have not skipped an episode if you're getting confused by the star counter in the top right hand corner. That is correct, but I had a bit of a failed recording. I'm not going to go into details, but the file just got or seemed to be corrupted and disappeared before my eyes again. So I couldn't do anything about it. I had already made a save state, a new save state, so I couldn't do anything about that. Unfortunately, I didn't have the foresight to leave the save state until I checked it. But that's the second time this has happened. I think it's a problem with the pen drive, so I'm switched over to another pen drive and let's try my best to deal with that. Now we are going to be introduced to something that Mario does allow for. It does allow for you to replay levels, as has been mentioned in some of the levels already. If you go into the course and redo a star, you can redo it, but yes, I'm not 100% sure it works for this star that we're going for. In case you hadn't noticed, we are in the Bob-Omb Battlefield world, or not the world, but the room, about to enter the world, and we're going to go for the 100 coins star. Now, I'm pretty sure you can recollect a 100 coin star, but as you can see, we got 102 coins before. And yeah, let's just go for it. We're going to go into find 8 red coins. Usually it's recommended to go into the courses in the 8 red coin searches, because there's normally the maximum number of coins in the level in the 8 red coin search, if I'm making any sense. But yes, so I think you can re-get the 100 coin star. I mean, I don't think I've ever done it before, to be honest, but I think it just appears as a shadow like anything else. But yeah, I was going to go straight into the next level, but then I figured I didn't want to have just 100 coin searches too much. After we finished the named stars, I didn't want it to be a tale of two stories with the fact that we go into the 100 coin search. Now this is a Koopa Troopa, and he can climb hills better than we can, and so can the Goombas there as well. But he does give you 5 coins. He gives you that blue coin, which is worth 5. And with the shell, you can actually climb up the hills a little better as well. But try and get those quickly, and you can either crouch or get hit by something or hit into something to clear the shell. I'm going to just try and get as many coins as possible, and if you can't collect a shadow 100 coin star, which I think you can. I mean, I don't think they would program it in that you can't. But I will stop the level at that point and just like say, yes, I've collected that now. Now do just watch some of the coins, especially in the Bob-Ombs. For some reason it just seems that... Where are you? Okay, I'm going to wait for you and then run round and get this red coin, which is worth 2. Yeah, what was I saying? I forget. Just watch, yeah. Just watch where some of the coins go, especially from the Bob-Ombs. because they sometimes have a life of their own. They sometimes just like start rolling away. So just bear that in mind. And yeah, red coins are worth 2, blue coins are worth 5. So some enemies give you blue coins. There aren't that many in the game, but some of them do. And yeah, running around these logs yields 5 as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is over here rolling away. I used to think that there was some sort of secret in these logs. I can't remember how many times you need to run around it, but just run around it, and you don't need to be very close to it. I say that as I have already collected that one. I didn't think I'd collected that one. Okay, do I need to run around it this way? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I used to think that there was like some kind of secret with these logs, but apparently not. Apparently not. I know that oh, I hadn't got that one, but maybe you need to run around it clockwise. So yeah, I used to think that you came up to these logs and like pounded them into the ground, and that is what would make them do something, but nope, does nothing. Yeah, just avoid the bubbles, because those are bubbles, and collect just every coin that you can, and try and keep track of which ones you've collected as far as like the enemies go. Try and keep track of where you've killed guys, because it doesn't, there's no way of knowing, because they do respawn, but the coin doesn't respawn. And so it's useful to keep track of that yourself. Those don't disappear. Collect that, collect a life. And so yeah, it's just, I knew it was a possibility, but it's just that there was so much wrong with the recording in the last time I tried to LP this, and there was just like none of that, but there's other issues. There's a box over here which I can throw. Do throw these onto solid walls, not solid walls because they're all solid, but onto like vertical walls, because otherwise you otherwise they can slide up the hills here that you can't go up, and they do kind of come back down, but it's sometimes unpredictable where they go. Now the reason why I'm stopped here is because I said when I was doing this level that I was going to show you the warps in this level. There's a few warps dotted around different levels, but this one has 2 that I know of. Now we've seen a few different warps, but we haven't seen any of the ones here. So this is one of them. If you stand in the middle of this flower patch, you will end up warping over to here. Back to here again. And then if you stand in it again, you warp back again. Now that's warp number 1, which is... it's useful, I suppose, if you want to get over here. But warp number 2 is slightly more useful, I think. But there's certain times when you could use it, when you shouldn't use it. So I will tell you about them when we find it. Is this Bob-Omb just going to explode down there? There we go. Okay, and then just like watch the coin, they go crazy. Mind of their own. So avoid this cannonball. And here is the second warp. Now again, don't use this warp when you're doing the Koopa the Quick race, because he considers us cheating, which fair enough. But that is another warp. It takes you to the top of the mountain. And so I suppose, well, I can't think when it would come in handy, to be honest with you. but the top of the mountain is completely empty, and you can see Mario go into his low polygon version when far away, which wouldn't have really mattered back in the day, but you can really see here. And there's a change of angle, a change of camera angle, which is quite funny. But if you come down here, and then collect these coins. How many is that we're up to? 82. Now I prefer not to collect the star in the sky, but you kinda usually end up doing that, or I do anyway. That's 88. It's actually not that difficult to get it. I can't remember what the star is called that you normally get from going through the middle of the coins here. Actually, we can get this red coin. But oh, that's 7. So where's number 8? Oh yeah, I know where number 8 is. Okay, it's going down the hill. Where are we? Over there. Oh, okay. The camera's really difficult, really hard to maneuver where I want it. But where that tree is where that Bob-Omb was that was running around the tree. Just beyond that, there's the hill going down. Watch my 8 red coin search and you'll see it. But I'm probably going to get the 100th coin in the sky here. I would think so anyway. I mean, I prefer not to, as I say, but if I'm going to, then I'm going to. Oh, no, I didn't. Right, okay. So, yeah, I can try and get two more coins, I suppose. Oops, ouch. Right, okay. Let's just get another cap. Okay, I'm pretty determined, by the way, to get. Yeah, so there's a star, so it does come back as a shadow. I'm pretty determined to get all the stars that I got in the original recording, because that was one episode that I got, like, from 44 up to 51. Now, this is annoying that I'm having to do this for a shadow star. But yeah, I'm pretty determined to get all of them, to not miss any out. Now, if I don't get this, then I'm going to just give up. Right, where is it? Oh, it's below me. It's quite difficult to control Mario in wing cap form. It's not as easy as it might seem, but there we go. Okay, so wow, it's always fun this star when you collect it in the sky, because he always ends up in weird glitches and weird places, and he's immune just now while he's in this menu. But you've collected 100 coins. Mario gains more power from the castle. Do you want to save? Yes, I want to save. And there's there's Chain Chomp. I keep going to call him Bow Wow, because that's what he's called. That's like the proper noun that he's called in Link's Awakening, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. But yeah, so you can either go round and collect a star somewhere, or you can press pause and exit course. Now, the pause screen is actually quite interesting because there are several in each course normally. I'm saying that, I'm pretty sure there are several in all courses. And if you pause in a certain location, then it's going to be a different pause screen, which is quite cool. But anyway, let's exit course and then go into the basement. Now, imagine that we now have 45 stars, okay? I'm going to need to go through and do shadow stars for the others, but they are all in the same course. It's very annoying, but yes, imagine 45 in the top right hand corner. Yep, okay. And let's go in here. So, elevator tour in the volcano is not the star that we are doing. I was very confused there for a second. So yes, you can select whatever star you want. Now you can do this for most stars in the game. Unfortunately, one of the stars that I missed is something that you can't redo, but I've got an idea of what to do when we get there. So hang tight, we will do that soon. And yeah, the message at the start didn't appear, did it? So when you redo the course, does that not appear? Anyway, okay, that's fine, that's fine. I don't care. Right, so let's try getting over here without falling in the lava, because that would be bad. Falling in lava is bad. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that in one episode before. Has he been in a lava course before? Or am I just remembering something that I've said previously? These are big bullies. They're one of the most frustrating bad guys to beat in this game, because their timing is really off to how Mario jumps. But yeah, we're faced with just watch that floor, it disappears underneath you. We are faced with another shadow star, but it becomes a solid gold star when you collect it. We're just recollecting it. So save and continue. Remember, we have 46 stars now. This is going to be complicated to bear in mind. Bully the Bullies. Let's go in here and we go the same route back to Bully the Bullies. The same route pretty much, except one minor difference. So it's actually easier to get here. It's slightly difficult, slightly more difficult, the actual star, and you'll see why when we get there. But it's actually easier to get to, and it's easier to collect the star as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny one. I mean, I suppose they don't need to become increasingly difficult as you go along. Like, there's nothing to say that something needs to be more difficult than the last star. But yeah, I recommend, unlike what I've done here, I recommend you tackle one at a time here, because otherwise their timings go way wonky and they're almost impossible to beat. So yeah, once you beat the 3 of them, then Big Bully comes back. I'm assuming that this is the same Big Bully, because how many Big Bullies are there going to be? And oh man, see what I mean about the timings? If you don't start off with good timings, or if you jump too high, or if you jump too far, or whatever, then it's really dodgy. And actually, like, I died to him a couple of times when I played that earlier on, so that sped me up a bit. So, Bully the Bullies. Course number 7. Let's continue. And how many is that now we've got? So we've collected 3 stars, right? So, yeah, okay. 47. And this is 48. Now, what is this? Is this 8 red? Yeah, okay. So, for this one, we want to turn the camera around and... Nope, I wasn't going quick enough. And jump over here. Now watch, this does have a warp on it, this island. I think it's this island anyway. But just take off like that and watch the flames. Okay, and just keep an eye on the puzzle. The piece that is going to move vibrates a little before it moves. Just keep an eye on that. I say that and then, like, I see every piece shaking. But trust me, it's more obvious. It's more obvious sometimes. Right, okay. So I need to get all the stars in this just now, and then I'm up to where I'm up to. So where am I? 8. Yep. Okay. So red hot something or other. What is it? Red hot log rolling. Okay. So for this one, jump over here, and I think that this environment seems to be the most threatening environment. Now I know that there's enemies like all over the place in this level, but they are easy to spot. Like, they're not hidden like some levels, but the environment itself is trying to kill you. And like the bullies are obviously, like, you know, they are programmed with the environment in mind. Let's go over here. I can never tell where these flames are actually flaming to, and the camera is really awkward with this. But I think that's has avoided it. I don't know whether this platform returns to where it was. Yeah, it does. So come up here, and yeah, so the environment itself feels like an enemy in and of itself, which sometimes they really don't. Like, you have the bubbles and the cannons in Bob-Omb Battlefield, which we saw earlier on. That's one of them. But I'm actually doing quite well just now. I think the practice that I had about half an hour before I started this episode really helped. So what star are we up to now? So we are up to hot foot it into the volcano. And you're getting some spoilers, but not many. Yeah, as I say, I mean, so far, right, we're going to say that and then we're going to miss out here, but so far, we're doing fairly well. And hot foot it in here into the volcano, which is deceptively big. It's like a TARDIS volcano. There's a lot more inside than it would appear from the outside. And run up here. I think if you die... Oh, I like that when it shakes the camera. I think when you die in the volcano, you start out in the volcano. So that can work for the best, or it can be rather annoying. But anyway, come up here, and if you were squashed by that wall trap thing, then you can come across here, and there is a heart here. Now that heart really does blend into the background, especially in, like, I mean, I can see it fine because, like, I'm looking at this on a large TV, which isn't that far away from me, and it's also like HDMI, and I can see it just about. I don't know how we could have seen it back in the day, but oh, really close to the edge there. And oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So I normally just avoid these bullies. They don't bother you once you come on this platform. In fact, I think they fall off. I think they're more likely to fall off than you are. Okay, I'm trying to get over to this pole over this way and come over here. It's easier to have the camera behind you, that's why I was moving it. And you can see the shadow star down here. Again, I thought there was something that you could do with these, but nope, nothing. That's it. So at this point, I would have had 50 stars. I'm pretty sure anyway. I would have had 50 stars, and when you turn around, it had a message saying, well done, you've got to 50 stars, you can open the door up the stairs. But there's also a return of Mips. Remember the rabbit that runs around here and makes little noises? Well, he returns at 50 stars. Now, I wasn't going to be able to show you this, but Well, conveniently, I have done a Let's Play of this game before. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to include the commentary for this, but let's roll some footage of younger Mark at 50 stars in the last time we Let's Played this game, collecting or capturing MIPs for the second time. Here we go.
But anyway, oh, there we go. That was a lucky catch. What accent was this? Oh yeah, it was American. No, no, no! Not you again! I'm in a great hurry, can't you see? I've no time to squabble over stars. Here, have it! I never meant to hide it from you. It's just that I'm in such a rush. That's it. That's all. Now I must be off. Oh, let me go! Okay, so he lets it go and pick up the star. 51 stars. Now that was not too bad. Whoa, another power star. Mario gains more courage from the power of the castle. Do you want to save? You bet. Okay, now a couple of things that I didn't point out is, number one, his face. Where is he? He looks so miserable, and so he should be. And number two, you can, I believe you can pick him up again, can you? Come on, pick him up. There we go. Okay, and he looks totally miserable. Poor guy. I almost feel sorry for him. Nah, nah. Not really.
So there we go, we're caught up, 51 stars. So we've actually ran ahead of schedule from where we were before. So I'm going to go back in and do the last star in Lethal Lava Land. And that way I don't need to add Lethal Lava Land to the tags in the next video, which I needed to do when I finished Big Boo's Haunt. And that's a long tag to add when I did that star. So Lethal Lava Land, Elevator Tour in the Volcano. Now this is obviously the only one that I've not practiced. And actually let's read these. Running around in circles makes some bad guys roll their eyes. Now this is quite clever. The Mr. Eye is right there. So you can see what they're talking about right in front of you. Now we've already seen the kind of boss of Mr. Eye, the large Mr. I don't know what they're called, but in Big Boo's Haunt. So we've already faced these guys and more, but it wasn't any harder to defeat the boss than it was the normal guys. But anyway, the normal guys, eyes guys, they miss a trick by not calling them eyes guys. It's Lethal Lava Land. If you catch fire or fall into a pool of flames, you'll be hopping mad, but don't lose your cool, you can still control Mario. Just try to keep calm. So there you go, if you fall into lava, you can still control yourself. And that's a little glitchy when you are hanging off of them. When you're hanging off of the level, you can see that Mario's feet are inside the lava, but anyway. So we come back in to the volcano. I'm not commenting on what we're doing, but I'm just so happy that we're able to do at least one star that is gold and looks like it's meant to be collected. And this is a foresight of what's to come. Although we have had these elevators before, haven't we? In Hazy Maze Cave we had one. It didn't quite go as far as this one goes, or as kind of varied in its route. Oh, there we go, we got it. Well done, Marky. Well done, me. Now, the camera is very frustrating in this bit because it's very restrictive in where you can point. But we're getting there, we're getting there. There's some coins. I suppose the coins are meant to show you where you're meant to be going, it's really difficult to see like that. Somebody complimented my platforming skills the other day, and whilst I appreciated the compliment, I'm really not sure that she was very accurate in her assessment of my platforming skills, but that was not too bad. The depth perception in some of these games are really quite difficult to see, but we managed and we got a gold star, we got a proper star. So there we go, 52 stars, and we only missed that message, and you got to see some early footage of me running around the basement. So we're going to leave it there, folks. Thanks everyone for watching. Join us again for another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks everyone for watching. See you later. Bye bye.